For years, the U.S. Postal Service has been losing millions of dollars. The Postal Service has a plan to stop the flow by closing post offices and sorting centers across the nation, including here in Tucson. But employees say not so fast. 9 on Your Side's Aaron Brackett joins us live with their plan to fight back.
Well, this processing center behind me on Cherry Belle is one of hundreds of post offices slated to close, but a recent series of ads aims to try and change that. Numbers show by the year 2020, the amount of snail mail Americans send will drop so much, the U.S. Postal Service will lose $15 billion. That's why the fate of the Cherry Belle Sorting Center and other post offices remains up in the air. Now postal unions are taking matters into their own hands.
We have customers all over the United States.
Ads like this have been airing nationally since March 16th, paid for by the Postal Employees Union. Rob Soler from the Tucson office says the ads are not from the USPS, but from the employees themselves, who are worried about their jobs.
The mail is how we pay for what we do. So we're looking at losing about $25 million a day if things don't change, which is why we're working with Congress to get comprehensive legislative reform.
9 on Your Side got in touch with the people responsible for the ads, the National Postal Union. Spokesperson Sally Davidow says the root of the problem is a law passed 6 years ago, not the rise in email.
The cause of the problem is a law that was passed in 2006 that requires the Postal Service to make prepayments on accounts that no other company or government agency is required to make. And it costs the Postal Service about $5.5 billion every year. And since the law was passed, lo and behold, the Postal Service has accumulated over $20 billion in debt.
Sally said the ads are aimed at educating people about what's happening on Capitol Hill and stamping return to sender on the Postal Service's money problems. Now, to make matters worse, the government announced that Social Security checks will no longer go out in the mail. Since about 10% of Social Security recipients rely on the USPS to get their checks, it's a pretty sizable amount of business for the Postal Service. Live at the Cherry Belle Mail Processing Facility, Aaron Brackett, 9 on Your Side.
Aaron, as the plan stands now, how many people would lose their jobs?
Well, as it stands right now, about 100,000 are at risk of losing their job nationwide. And here in Tucson, that does include the closing of this facility right behind me.
Okay, Aaron. Thank you.